I also think right now content's at a very boring point.
Yes.
Like,
agreed.
there's nothing to play. We're waiting for Dream SMP Season 2.
I mean, I'm not because I left, but yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. I've got too much going on. You don't know that?
No.
Now you do.
I've never gotten to even interact with your goddamn character. Yeah. Shamsy! What the fuck? Oh my god!
Listen. Okay,
I saw you be like, I won't be able to like be around for the lore because I'll be busy.
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't know that. Yes, I did leave, but I'm in the works of making a little thing, with Gucky, and it's gonna be very good.
Not on that to interact with you, and this is nothing against Tommy because obviously it's a Minecraft server and that's the point of what I'm saying, but I think Tommy like leveled one of my first builds of like when I hit 100k followers on Twitch, but just leveled it just to clear space because he just wanted to make space for something. Meanwhile, I was doing it to like incite lore. Not that I care either way, but I think there was a point on stream that was like literally I was like, this is so chauvinistic. I'm like, it's ridiculous, and people were mad at me basically being like, oh, you know, you're gonna actually upset Tommy. And Tommy DM'd me being like, oh, you know, thank you so much for doing this because I like actually created lore for me to interact with something. And I was like, if only people like knew the flip side of the coin.
It's so funny to me. I literally, okay, so the reason I stopped streaming that server was because every time I'd go live, people would literally scream at me in my chat. Be like, you can't do that, you can't go there, you can't touch that, you can't do that, you can't touch that. And like, you can't go there, don't go there, you can't move that, you can't remove that. And I remember, and I if people were in my chat during that time, you guys remember how goddamn awful it was. Because people would literally like, people would fully like they were like actual angry people. There would be people like donating to me being like, don't touch that because blank made this on blank and blank is to do with this blank era. And I was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, that's so what I did. Yeah, and just look at everything.
Yeah, no, literally, and that's the thing. And it's like, I didn't I hated it, and I'm gonna be real. I didn't like my experience on the server was not good.
A couple days ago was my 2 years on the server, and like for me, I think it holds a very different light because like that was like I'm very blessed and grateful for it because it kind of brought me to where I was now after doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And gave me the community I had, and obviously, you know, introduced me to you and like so many other people. But you came at like the very tail end to the point that like where people weren't playing on it, so it almost became like a single player world for you and CPK, but like that you then couldn't actually interact with.
We couldn't do anything. I was making the path look nicer because I thought it was ugly.
Yes.
And everyone was like, you can't do that. And I'm like, it's a fucking path. And I don't know.
I'm surprised like your chat didn't grow out. Not saying like your chat, your viewers now, but I'm surprised like that they didn't grow out it because like I had that when I first joined, like to the point where if I took a stick out of someone's chest.
Yeah. It was what was really funny though, it was never my chat. It was always first time viewers.
But I think
it's so weird to me.
My thing though is like when they said like, oh, don't break that, would you then just be like, okay, no?
I'd be like, what am I supposed to do? I literally would make a point.
Where, because you're very kind and considerate, I think I got to a point where I just became frustrated and I was like, okay, I'm gonna break it anyways, so like.
What makes me laugh is people have this misconception about me where I don't tell my chat off. You should see me when I'm going on a rampage. It happens every stream. I have this bit, alright? Any AIMSy viewers in here, you'll know what I'm about to say. But basically, I have this bit. If someone says a really stupid chat message, I will screenshot the message, I pull it up on Paint, I zoom into it, and I sit there in silence looking at the camera for about 2 minutes, and then I go, this is all the reasons you're a goddamn idiot. And then I do a graph, and I basically explain why what they said was stupid. I tell my chat off so
But I'm
often.
saying, would you, like, did you continue then, like, breaking the path?
I would literally just stop out of pure spite. Where I would be like, okay, well, I'm not going to do anything then. What am I to do on the server? And then I'd go on to different things.
But I think because they probably then figured they got to you, being like, okay, well then.
Okay, we did it.
AIMSy won't actually,
Yeah.
But not saying that that's acceptable
No,
anyway. You should need a rule book of how you should be able to play like a Minecraft server with people, but.